Okay, Jammers, this is Fairy Shypaw here, who is pouncing Spirit Flower right now. Actually gonna change out into, I'm gonna do a little tips thing for Falling Phantoms, which there's not a whole lot. It's not like gonna be as long as Jamaa Derby because there's not a whole lot I can really do. There's not much I can tell you. The biggest number one thing is know your animals. Because the bigger the target, the harder it's gonna be. So like if I were to go in as my panda, it would be significantly harder. And I do also, I mean I've argued with some people over it because it does seem to me like some animals move slower than others. The horse is just what I use, but I also find that raccoons and koalas and non-member wolves do really well in this game. The occasional fox, it depends also on what you're wearing. I find that the antlers are not always my smartest move, but if you have something with a big fluffy tail and you put tail armor on top of that, then that's just going to make a bigger target. Just try to keep your target as narrow as possible, like in my case, because there are narrow spaces. Give it a shot. See, the bunny, I think, does not move nearly as fast. I mean, I'm sure it probably goes at the same speed, it just doesn't seem to. Also, in the beginning, I kind of don't move unless I have to, and that's just because I get really bored. Don't do stupid stuff for gems. That goes for Falling Phantoms and Sky High, and I just totally... Wow, and I still got first place. That's depressing. Just don't, like... Just because the gems pop up doesn't mean you have to go dive bombing for it right when they pop up, because that's how you get stuck in a corner. Wait until you can see that the coast is clear. I also make a habit of not paying attention so much to my animal down here. I just keep like half an eye on where my horse is, but I usually keep my eyes more up here and kind of treat it like a maze. I look for where's an opening and where's not an opening, I guess. That's more for when it gets a little more hectic though. Try not to get stuck in a corner. Like now, I'm paying more attention to the upper parts of my screen, so I can see where the phantoms are coming from and where they're probably going to land. That kind of worked out really well. That is a cute freaking raccoon. Wow. That's really cute. I never like staying in corners. Corners are where you get stuck. No touchy. See, now my eyes are working towards the top of my screen. And that was a fail. Do-do-do. Wow. Okay, my bet is gonna be that the monkey is gonna be one of the first to go. Unless he's really good. because that's an obnoxiously large target. I guess it's not so much the speed is different between the animals, I guess, but like in the case of the monkey, where it still goes at the same pace, it's just the rear end doesn't seem to catch up with the front end as fast. I don't know. See, my eyes aren't even paying attention to the ground anymore. Hoo 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 hoo. That was not smart. Oh. Oh well. But, I mean, this is pretty much the best advice I can give you. There's not much else I can really tell you. I really don't have any strategies or any cool things to show you, any surefire ways to win. I mean, it's pretty much just hand-eye coordination and praying the little flying, whatever you want to call them. I always call them one-eyed spiders, but I mean, you just kind of gotta pray you don't get hit by a flaming ball of black. And then you should be good. Because that's the easy part, right? Just avoiding the asteroids that are. Yeah. Granted, they probably weren't paying attention, but they wouldn't have lasted long. See, like, that fox has the right idea. If you're gonna play as a fox, try to keep it down, you know. In her case, the tail armor, not so much, but there's no head items making her taller, there's no wings making her wider. Or him, her, it's a her. I don't know how that person's winning as a seal. I hate using seals. Oh, so close. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna run through one more round and that'll be it. See, none of these people have like obnoxiously large hats or wings or tails or... I mean, like I said, the antlers are probably not my best choice. I'm kind of contradicting myself there, but the antlers are a part of the character. It's actually a character from a story I'm writing, so I'm not changing him worth a darn. He's been exactly the same since the day that I first got membership, which is before the Halloween necklaces even came out. So yeah, he's not changing. I don't change outfits like that. Wow, that blows. Yes. But yeah, that's... Woo! Flaming Phantom. I was standing right here the other day, and this little phantom, like, I guess it was just a glitch, but it was funny as heck. This little phantom here, he was just hanging out with no animal, like, next to him. He was just glitched there, and it kind of amused the crud out of me. Alright, guys, so, that's my little tips and hints thing, which kind of didn't do much, but jam on, jammers.